What is tapping? Okay, anyway, welcome back to the stream, guys. One second. Okay, I just had to make sure I close that up. Who's walking around here with, or who's moving around here with a hammer? Anyway, welcome back to Greedfall. So tonight, first thing I'm going to do is go basically turn everything that we've done over the last few streams into Constantine. Oh, I think that's... One second. Make sure I've got everything like hooked in tight because I think that's static that I'm generating. Yeah. And I need to keep that on. So we've done quite a few quests, and a lot of things have come to light. At the end of the last one, we had a big to do with
You couldn't pick a better
Admiral
time.
Cabral, and
Been taken with jitters, like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see. I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict? The blood is black. Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me. Constantine, stay with me.
no, 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 no.
There is a chance he is an error. It might be something else.
I'm going to die.
No. No, Constantine.
I will die.
I mean, we spent the better part of the last 4 episodes looking for a cure.
On the continent, I am dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so good. Constantine, I don't.
Constantine, I am here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know.
So how quickly does this disease
The
progress?
tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. So afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that cannot be dealt with later.
But please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
Yeah,
I
he
was able
looks
to
like
get the whole
absolute
story
garbage
out
now.
of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Nauts discovered it some 2 centuries ago and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat and paid the Nauts to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story. Believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Nauts. According to the Admiral, my mother was captured from here during one of them. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But that means you are not.
Your fair cousin. No. All the lies that we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told I am the spitting image of my dead father, lost during an expedition. I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my fair cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day. Kurt, what is...
Dismissed, soldiers! Leave us. We have much to say.
What is going on? I don't appreciate this attitude, Kurt. Must I remind you that these men all answer to me?
Times change, Your Highness. Or rather, they're about to do so.
Is that a threat?
What is going on?
What are you hoping to accomplish? Don't tell...
Silence! We have little time, and none to lose.
Kurt, what are you talking about?
The commander of the Coin Guard is here in New Serene at this very moment. He's preparing a coup d'etat. In the 3 cities of the island, our men are going to eliminate the governors and their entourage.
This is madness. How?
How? You'll go down as easy as plum pie and cherry wine. Standing behind every one of you is one of our men. You have entrusted us with your security. You are completely at our mercy.
Then why did you send your men away? And why are you telling us all of this?
I've known you both for a very long time. Too long. I've come to know you. To respect you. And I've never reneged on a contract. These orders go against all that I am. A cold-hearted mercenary. Definitely. But never a traitor. And so now you are forewarned. You must take action.
Thank you, Kurt.
So,
I will not forget this. Constantine, we need to get you to safety as well as your counselors.
But I want to...
What? Take part. You can barely stand up. No, we must take you into
okay,
the
guys,
cellar.
give me just a second.
If
I'm
I've
going to try to
completely
rework some of my
understood
audio
what you
here
said,
because
Kurt,
I'm having a few
the
issues with it
governors of
today.
our cities are also in danger.
Yes. If you want to keep your allies, Your Highness, you also need to warn them.
Correct. We cannot let them fall into the hands of these traitors.
I will find the means to send them a messenger. Do you know where your conspirators are?
It would seem I should be one of them. They are counting on me to eliminate both of you. The most urgent matter...
How about now? Okay. So I still have some work to do on my audio setup here. For now, I'm just going straight back to the straight cord with the... What's the word I'm looking for? Straight cord into the computer. I will see if that works. If it doesn't, please let me know. Alright, so Kurt is locked in here. I think I want Seora.
We'll certainly have to fight some traitors at Torsten's behest on our way to the cellar. Stay on your guard.
Stay behind us, Constantine. You're in no condition to fight.
We must also think about the advisors, including your professor. And then we have to rescue Lady Mirange.
We must hurry, before the guard can act.
We're probably a little late for that. Yep. Guys, don't do it. All you had to do was listen. Take everything that's of any kind of value.
Lord Minister, the Coin Guard wants to take control of the island by assassinating all its governors.
The guard is everywhere. They could succeed.
Yeah, that's
We
why
will
you're
do
coming with
everything in our
us.
power to thwart them. Come now. We'll take you somewhere safe.
I'll follow you.
Alright, and we need to go here. I love this sword. Alright. Anything else here to loot? Okay, I was gonna say, I know there were more than 2 people here. I couldn't do that again if I had to, though. Oh, dang. Someone had to unload some stuff. Alright. Nope, they're not here. They're in the other one. Or he's in the other one. I thought he would be. Okay. I thought for sure he would have been in here. Yeah, up in this room. Okay.
Lord de Costillion, the Coin Guard tried to assassinate my cousin and is plotting the same actions against the other governors.
So, they have finally done it. Such proximity to power is a terrible temptation. It was only a question of time before they succumbed.
We should have paid more attention to your lessons. We might have been able to avoid all this. Follow me. I'm taking you somewhere safe.
I'm coming.
Now what if we go out this way? Oh yeah, it's a bathroom. I had a feeling that dead end would be relevant someday. Hey boys and girls. I tell you what, it would not work in real life, but this sword is amazing for tight spaces. Because they just cannot avoid you. Yeah, still carrying too much to sprint. Still take that. Ah, it looks like it's here. Come on, guys, don't do it. I mean, I know you're probably going to, but please don't.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Let's see if you know.
Please tell me he didn't die. Okay. Let's say, 'cause I saw him take a pretty big hit. Alright, so what's this?
We've reached the cellar. It looks like a good place to hide. Constantine, promise me that you will stay here until we secure the city.
Do I even have a choice? Here I am, consigned to my quarters like some broken old maid.
Like someone ill, Constantine. Someone who is dear to me. And the city wouldn't survive your loss.
You have such a way with words. Very well. I promise to stay here, obediently awaiting your return.
Let's go then.
Good.
And cousin? Watch out for yourself.
Bar the door when we leave.
You were dear to me as well.
You will be safe here.
Thank you, my friend. I will never forget what you've done for me.
You are safe here.
You have my eternal gratitude, Excellency. We owe you our lives.
Alright, come on now. Who wants to play? Anybody? Oh yeah, I changed my weapon. I forgot I could even do that.
Lady Morange, make ready to depart. We cannot remain here.
But what is going on?
The Coin Guard has decided to take control of the Isle. They plan to overthrow the governors. They were set on assassinating Constantine and his entire entourage.
The idiots!
You are in danger. Do you know a safe place we could take you?
Don't worry about me. I have friends here. They will hide me. Go! And do be careful.
Alright, so where do we go now?
No magic!
That actually worked a lot better than I thought it would. So basically, I have to decide which governor I would rather warn first. I'm guessing. But first, we're gonna sell off a bunch of stuff to him so I can sprint again. Yeah, you can take that. I might hang on to that. Yeah, all that can go. Where am I sitting on weight now? That can go, that can go, that can go, that can go. That can go. Sure. All right.
The best forge in tier 3D.
And what? Nope, wrong button. Since I just saw it.
Custom pieces made to order.
The best one I can carry. All right, that'll work for the rest of it. But I can tell you right off the bat, the one we're gonna warn and I think it's more because of my experiences with them, is gonna be Taleme first. Just as much as I dislike them, I have a little bit of relationship there. Hey guys! Oh shit! Look, I will sit here and put every single shot I can into you guys. There we go. The simple fact that you could reload that thing that quickly is amazing. And hey, I can still run.
Make preparations to leave. I have a message to communicate immediately to the governor of San Mateus. You must tell the Mother Cardinal that the Coin Guard is preparing a coup d'etat. Her life and those of her entourage are in grave danger.
Very well, Your Excellency. I'll leave immediately.
Alright, so am I gonna run into more of them in the back alley? 'Cause that was kind of fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't have the ammo to run into a lot more of them.
If you dare! Things are about to get dicey!
Okay, that sword just looks heavy, but it works. Yeah, I need you to run very, very quickly.
Leave at once. You must warn the governor of Hikmet that a conspiracy is underway targeting him.
It's just that I can't leave the city just yet.
What are you talking about? The order comes from the governor. What more do you need?
It's just that I was told if I left the city today, it would cost me my life.
Who said that? The commander's men, I suppose.
I don't really know, but they were heavily armed and they pay very well.
And so you are prepared to betray your prince and country for a few coins. Don't you understand that the reason I am standing before you is because the guard failed to take this city? Do you know the punishment reserved for traitors?
Very well, Excellency. I'll leave immediately. The commander must be in his upstairs quarters preparing the attack. We should try to reach it discreetly.
We could try to go through the tavern's kitchen.
That's one way to do it. Or we could use the scaffolding to access the upper floor directly. But it's visible from the dormitories. And I know that the young recruits were ordered to stay there.
They will not suspect us if we're wearing guard uniforms. Do you know where the 3 lieutenants you told us about are located?
Ludger is an instructor. He'll be in the right wing of the barracks. As for the other 2, they'll be at the tavern. Olga and Werner are in charge of the guards' secondary activities in the basement.
I see. Our priority should still be to stop Torsten. We will worry about the others later.
Alright, so... yeah, we'll start here. I really just made one big circle around that, but...
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. I know you've paid your entry fee, but this is a special night. My orders are not to let anyone in.
What if I paid you a supplement for your good services?
Very well, you can come in. I hope I won't be in trouble.
You won't. Because by the time anything else happens here, it's... yeah. Going to be very bad for you.
I regret, milady, we are closed this evening. Come back another day.
I'm not here to tempt my luck. Are you in charge?
That's right, what do you want from me?
From you? Nothing. We are here to arrest the commander's lieutenants.
Is that right? Now this ought to be good. And for what crime would that be?
You know very well. For high treason.
Oh, and you think that my men are just gonna let you, without so much as blinking an eye?
Kurt?
The real question is why would they stand up for an egotistical vermin like yourself, who for his personal advancement would condemn the rest of us to an eternity on this isle, cut off from the world, without supplies, and surrounded by furious islanders? What a great idea. Come on now, give yourself up, imbecile. Only you and your companions are crazy enough to believe such a plan had legs.
Sorry, Lieutenant, but Kurt is making sense.
Anybody else?
Soldiers, ready weapons! We are under attack!
We have been sent by the Governor Constantin d'Orsay. Your lieutenant is accused of high treason for having participated in an attempted coup d'etat. As you can see for yourselves, the attempt failed. Are you also ready to be accused of treason? Because of your loyalty to your lieutenant?
I doubt it. I'm sure they're gonna make the wise decision. Isn't that right, Dieter?
You give your word that we'll suffer no repercussions if we lay down arms?
You have my word.
Very well. We are dropping our weapons, soldiers. That dog's hide doesn't deserve our sacrifice.
I'm starting to really like magic. Also, I just realized I had the wrong coat. I do think this Arde would do well to realize that you're not really arresting people when you kill them outright. Come on, go. They're not gonna stop me? Come on.
What are you doing here? Who let you in? I demand an explanation.
It seems that your men are a little distracted this evening, Lieutenant. It is understandable, with all that's been going on. You are under arrest, as well as your commander.
But what is this? I recognize you. You're the governor's emissary. And Kurt, you had your orders.
Sorry, but forced to betray someone, I decided it would be the less likable of the lot.
Traitor. Soldiers, ready weapons.
I should be able to break into pretty much anything.
We've arrived too late.
Do you know where Torsten could have gone?
We've carefully followed your instructions. If the operation were to fail, an escort will be waiting for you outside the barracks to take you to the safely to the docks where the Notch ship you've asked for will be waiting for you ready to depart.
No. But we'll certainly find some information about it in these papers. Torsten suspected that I would denounce him, and he was prepared to leave this place. We must catch up to him. He cannot get away with this.
Let's go.
I don't have the skill level currently, and I don't remember which one of them has the right one, so we'll come back for that.
snake, but he's clever. Apparently, he suspected I would refuse to follow his orders.
He must have been told about our attack on the ghost camp and drew his own conclusions. He knew.
Wait a minute. What's that savage doing here? What do you think you're doing? Lay down your arms and surrender.
That's not
Dang
happening.
it, kid. No!
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Dang it, kid. All you had to do was not do that. Alright. So I don't know what we'll actually be able to do. If he gets on a ship, will the knots actually... Okay, so we're climbing. Got it. If he gets on a ship, will the knots actually force him to come back? Like, will they turn him around, or... Okay, I don't see really where else I can go, so here we go. This has got to be the ship, right?
What brings you here?
That'll be all, Captain.
Can I do anything with you?
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I need to be going.
Okay. Come on now. I've got a weird feeling it's something that's supposed to load in when you cross that point. And without that, I've got nothing. Let me try something. Bear with me for a moment, guys. Try reloading the save and going back into it. Because, for some strange reason, it's just not triggering the scene there. I'm really hoping I can get it to trigger, though. Without, like, shutting down the game and then starting it up again. Alright, prevent him from leaving. No. Nothing else I can do here. These guys don't turn hostile. There's nothing else.
Good people. The cure
Plates here for a day. Plates, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order. You'll find all you need in
All right. Give me just a couple of minutes, or just a minute, guys. I gotta look this up. I gotta see if this is like a known glitch or anything like that. So, this is kind of one of those things that happens with gaming that I can't say is something I'm a fan of, but it is something that happens. And it's one of those things that, okay, let's see. Okay, so it is a known bug. So go back to the barracks, leave to the kitchen, or go back to into the barracks to the kitchen and leave to the main door. It's weird. Sometimes that's one of the it's little stuff like that. If you've been playing games for a while, you'll know that once upon a time, running into a glitch like that would have you probably restarting the game because you didn't know where to go. Like there was nothing to tell you, nothing to look up. Oh.
The guard, we're moving out. Break camp. We are no longer welcome here. And so, these snake oil merchants defy us by sending their watchdog. Let's show them what guards are made of.
I'm gonna kill you. Potions. Ow!
Come here, you pathetic dog!
Very close.
The game is over for you, Commander.
No, 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 no. Don't lock him away. Blow his head off. Okay, then. I guess it was that simple. I hate that it lets you go all the way to the docks without hitting that if you go out the wrong way. But I guess it kind of makes sense.
Do I have the time to return and see those dear to me?
Constantine, how are you feeling?
Death is on my doorstep, and all hope has flown through the window. Come closer. What ill tidings do you bring?
I thought you would like to know that the Coin Guard's attempt to take control of the island has failed.
This is excellent news. The kind I've not had in a great while. Thank you, Kurt. Were it not for your loyalty, we were lost. And as for you, my fair cousin, You know what I owe you. Not only have you looked out for me, like always, but you have protected my advisors.
Yes. And if your highness would permit, I would like to relay our most sincere gratitude from all of Thélème. Thanks to your message, the Mother Cardinal was able to thwart the Commander's plans. By the grace of the Illuminated, the city is saved, and the traitors punished as they should be.
I was told that you were able to catch the Commander and his underlings before they were able to flee.
Barely, but yes. They are going to have to pay for their crimes.
I cannot remember if the traitors are hung before being quartered, or if it is the contrary. Enough talk of ruffians. They failed, and for that, I again thank Kurt.
If your highness is looking for a means to translate his gratitude, gold is a present that is always appreciated.
I imagine that you shall name a new commander.
Yes. I will discuss the matter with loyalist officers, but I think I know who will be elected.
I hope it is someone whom we can trust. We do need soldiers, but loyal soldiers above all.
We are well
Fair
aware
enough.
that the Guard's reputation has been tarnished. We will not make the same mistake twice. Sieglinde is solid and loyal. I have fought beside her.
You have my complete trust, Kurt. You have amply earned it.
As you advised me, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led anywhere. However, they pointed in the same direction, towards a sort of god that the natives worship. They call him Enon Mil Frichtemen, the god of many faces. He is very powerful and protects the island.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth? Even a superstition?
I saw it take shape with my own eyes, during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression of its vengeance.
You are referring to the secret we unearthed. The entire continent is paying today for the errors of our grandparents. It is a terrifying perspective.
But if it were true, he must also be able to help us heal.
Princess, could you shed some light on this being? Is it possible to meet him?
All the Donegada know him. He is the strength, the spirit of Tirfredi. You were looking for a demon or a remedy from plants, so I did not think of him. But yes, he is very powerful and as old as our world. He could surely heal your sickness. But it is not simple to meet him. Impossible, I would think. Though it is not my place to judge. You need to earn the trust of Glendan, the Elder of the Council. Ask him for his help.
I beg you, cousin. Go and find Glendan. Do all that he requires. Offer him all that he desires. I don't know how much longer I can hold on. My life is in your hands. And those of so many others.
I will do all in my power. I have already promised you, have I not? Where can I find this Glendan?
He lives in the village of Dorchad Genedu. It is in the heart of our island, at the entrance to our most sacred lands.
Thank you for your help, Princess. I will not forget the numerous services you have provided for us. Before you leave, I must ask you something.
All right. I'm listening.
I do suffer, my fair cousin. I suffer so horribly, and alas, we have yet to discover neither cure nor remedy. Don't blame yourself. I know how much you do for me. Yet, I'm afraid that before the sickness claims me, the pain will have driven me mad. If only there was a way to ease my suffering.
I know of a healer, with powers that are legendary amongst the clans. It is rumored he can alleviate even the most terrible pains. His village is west of the city. I could take you there.
One of our holy men lives in San Mateus. His healing powers are supposedly miraculous. Alas, it is a miracle we are in need of, my son.
If I may, Your Highness, we have the best physicians in the world. It shouldn't stop Father Petrus from praying for a miracle. It can't do any harm.
I'm nothing more than a sailor. I don't have much to offer when it comes to healing. As it would seem, Thélème are prey for the Malachor, just like the Bridge Alliance. Perhaps it would be best to ask for aid from those not suffering from the plague.
The sailor's right. The holy men and the sages had their chance on the continent. And we all know how that went. If this healer is as skilled as our pretty little sapling here says, then we need to see him right away.
Thank you, as always, for your advice. Cousin, you are the only one I trust, so please, don't let me lose my mind.
I'll follow the leads and find a way. I won't let you down. Hold on. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Alright, so that's the one we're gonna go with right away. Alright, let's see here. From here we can go... Yeah, we're gonna start with that one. But no, what I was saying earlier is, you know, with the glitches and things like that that are just a part of gaming at this point, and how easy it is to do what I did and just, you know, look up if it's a common glitch and if there's a workaround for it. They can be kind of easy to forget how bad things like that can be once upon a time. You know, the fact you could spend the next 3 days trying to figure out how you could get around that or just restart. Alright, so we've already been there at least once before. And it's one thing I really like about, you know, playing games now versus back then is it's really not that hard. Okay. I think we're gonna hang on to that. I should have given that to Kurt. And you can go. Keep the others. All right. Nothing there, nothing there. Oh, darn. Okay, so you should be right here.
Quiz! Get out! Who do you think you are to defoil our ritual? One of those mind shakers, no doubt.
Aiden, it is your duty to assure we are not interrupted.
1,000 pardons, Tien. It is indeed one of those mind shakers.
A mind shaker? Look at him more closely, Aiden. He is an Almanawi. Present yourself and tell me why you interrupt our ceremony.
My name is Desarde. I have come looking for you to ask for your help.
I greet you, Donegad. We are so sorry to have interrupted your ritual. But my friend truly needs your advice.
Don't excuse yourself. Are you the daughter of Bladnid? Are you not a Donegad as well?
It is true. But my powers of healing are far less powerful than your own.
Then, how can I help you?
My cousin suffers from a terrible sickness. The Malikor.
I do not know this sickness. But perhaps we call it by a different name.
It turns the blood black and provokes terrible suffering. And alas, it is fatal in all cases.
We've never seen the ailing touched by such a sickness. and I doubt I am able to heal your cousin.
We are looking for a remedy, but urgently need to relieve his pain. Could you slow the progression of the sickness? Keep him from suffering?
In that, I can help you. I know how to make one forget the pain, even the most severely wounded.
But Tiern, with all that is happening now, you cannot leave to visit this ill person.
It is true. My village needs me now. I cannot leave, and must attend them.
What is going on? Perhaps we can help you.
Truly? You?
Do they have a choice, Aiden? They do really seem to have need of me, don't they?
Well then, tell us what we need to do.
The situation has become unbearable. And it all started when these Moin Shakers began arriving. They wanted to convert everyone and take them to another place. Turn them away from us. And of course, the village folk would not be persuaded. But the Moin Shakers remained.
And it was also at that time the Tenlands started to attack. It is not their way to do as such.
There are many wounded, and recently many have gone missing. We must discover from where these monsters come.
I can try and talk sense into the missionaries, perhaps with the help of Bishop Petrus. As for the attacks of the creatures, I will see what I can do. But I need more information.
Our master hunter, or the families of the Taken, could most likely help you.
Very well. I'll take care of it. Make preparations to accompany us. The days are burning like very thin candles.
Do not worry. If you see to the concerns of my village, I will be most happy to accompany you.
Let's go and see this master hunter. He should be able to tell us more about these attacks.
Alright, so where... There we go.
Good day. Are you the master hunter?
Beortir tu madre, Naixe. I am indeed one and the same person. What do you want of me?
The Donegad Katasach spoke to me about the animal attacks. Could you tell me more?
The Tenlands have been angered. They are very angry. The beasts have always lived here. But they only attack if we tread near their nest. Of late, they attack on sight. There have been many wounded, and some of our young have even disappeared. It may be that the Tenlands killed them, but it is also possible they followed the missionaries.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the Tenlands?
They are normally very peaceful creatures, very calm, but who defend their young with fury. During the attacks, I noticed that they were not all the same. Not all from the same nest.
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but from other places. And that they are coming more and more often.
Were there many
All right.
victims?
Many wounded. Thanks to the healing powers of the Donegad, they survived. But the attacks happen more and more often. And they come with greater fury. I try to chase them away, to destroy any nests that I found, but still, more of them come. And now our children disappear. Distress alone could kill our village.
Can you tell me who they are?
A young fisherman and a gatherer. You will find the sister of the woman and the brother of the man in the village.
I will go and see them. I believe I can help you in your fight against the Tenlands. How would you advise me to go about it?
You must destroy their nests. It's sad, but the only way to stop their numbers growing. There are most likely 3 around here. I can point you in the direction to one that I discovered. I would have taken care of it, but my village cannot spare my presence here. I must keep watch. I did not find the 2 others. Some in the village may know where to find them.
And how would I go about destroying the nests?
You must burn them and kill the dominant one, or else they will build again. We see them especially at dawn. After that, we no longer see them. But be careful, Renaxe. The night belongs to the Tenlands. That is when they are most awake. Going out at night is very dangerous.
I thank you for your advice. We shall go and destroy the nest come dawn.
I guess I could go ahead and figure out why they're so
normally passive have become
angry.
so aggressive.
Yes. Yes. This has never happened in my lifetime.
What do you know? Speak. Lives are at risk.
I do not speak of things I am not sure of. The Renaigse, like you, do not understand the bond we have with nature.
Is there anything that we might be able to do for you?
Besides destroying their nests and fighting the Tenlands, do you know the art of crafting weapons? Our artisan was among the wounded, and my weapon is broken.
I can try to repair it.
Here, in this condition, it is of no use to me at all.
I must be going. Katazak advised us to speak with the families of those missing. Perhaps they might know where the Tenlands have built their nests. Here is your weapon. It is just like new.
Thank you. You have given it back its purpose. It belonged to my master before me, and you have understood its nature. It may be that you are more on Almanawi than Renaigse, and that you will one day see as we. During my walks, I saw a great Tenlan of clear skin. The others seemed to follow him. I felt that he called them, that he fed them rage, and that his place is not here.
Why didn't you try to kill it?
He is very strong, and the others protect him. I was only able to track him to his lair, a cavern. I placed traps all around it, but all were avoided. He is clever.
You say he doesn't have his place here. What do you mean?
That he was brought here to attract the others and make them rage.
Okay.
By men, the Renaigse. But I cannot prove this. That is why I did not wish to voice these thoughts. I feel it, nothing more.
I must be going.
Alright, so he said he tracked him to a cavern. There's not a whole lot of places really that could be, so...
Good day. My name is Desar Day, from the congregation. I've been told that someone dear to you has disappeared.
Yes, my little brother. He left to go fishing, like every day, and he did not return.
Your Donegad asked me to help you. Any information you can give me would be very useful.
This is true? I hope your words to be heartfelt. My insides are twisting in fear that my brother is lost.
Let's see.
Can you describe your brother for me?
He is young, rather tall and strong.
The girls find him handsome. He is such a nice boy, but he is wild off the tether, and often his curiosity gets him in trouble.
Can you tell me more precisely when he disappeared? Where and under what circumstances?
It was 2 days past. I saw him leave to go fishing, as he was often to do.
And you cannot remember anything out of the ordinary?
No, he was full of joy, full of life. I am so worried about him.
Did your brother have any enemies?
No, I can't think of anyone who would plant strangleweeds in his garden.
That's a weird way to put it. I might have to use
rivalry. He didn't get along particularly well with the Master Hunter, but it was nothing serious. Perhaps the missionaries. He did get into a fight with them, but they surely wouldn't have taken him.
That could be a lead. Was he close to anyone?
He has been dreamy and more joyful than usual. Those are the signs of someone stricken with love. But he no longer wants to share secrets with me. He told me that he has grown beyond the shadow of his brother. And the birds in his branches are his.
What do you think most likely happened to him?
He could have come face to face with Tenlands. They've become angry of late. But he knew how to avoid them. He might have had a run-in with the Mindshakers as well. He got into a fight with them a while back. Because of a young girl in our village.
You think the missionaries might have sought vengeance?
I don't know. But he might have went to find them in their village. He bears no good feelings towards them.
I will go and see. Maybe they can tell me more. I must be leaving.
Alright. Two things I noticed there. I really like the plant strangleweeds in his garden as a way of saying, like, you don't like someone. And does anybody else notice that it seems like anytime we talk about love or someone falling in love, we talk about it like a sickness?
Good day. I have been sent here by your Donegad. He asked me to help you.
I hope he is right, and that you are not like the Mindshakers. My sister has gone missing.
It is for that very reason that I am here. To attempt to find her, or to understand.
Then I will tell you what I know.
How long has she been missing?
2 nights have gone by since. She told me that she was going to gather berries. It was early in the day, but she never returned. I called for her from the edge of the village, in vain, and the Tenlands were roaming.
Do you know where she usually goes picking?
Certainly, in the clearing. We find a great many berries there.
Is there anyone in the village that might want her harmed?
No. No, everyone loves her. Maybe a little too much.
Why do you say that?
She is beautiful and young. The Mindshakers took notice. And the boys of the village did as well.
What does she look like?
What does she look like?
She is a very beautiful young woman. Kind and sweet. I miss her so very much.
Is she very careful? Does she know she should be wary of the beasts?
Oh yes, she knows it very well. But she has been star-eyed of late. And the stars make you forget all caution.
What do you think likely happened to her?
She might have been attacked by the Tenlands. But it was early, and they come out mostly at night.
You think it might have been something else?
I hope. Even if it is a strange hope. Perhaps she was taken by the Mindshakers. They were pestering her the other day. They behaved without respect. A boy intervened and chased them off.
But do you think that they might have captured her outside of the village? That merits inspection. I must leave now.
Alright, so what do we have here? Actually, yeah, we're gonna do that one first. The way it's sounding, it's a little more like maybe they ran off, like he took off with her to protect her.
Things are about to get dicey.
Nope. Alright. But it's sounding more and more to me like they could have taken off together. Where is that leading? Way over there. Okay. Alright, so let's start heading to the camp. And I say way over there. It's not that far. Like, this is a fairly small map.
This is one of the 3 nests that I need to destroy.
Where? Oh, dang. There's a lot of you. Nope. Go down.
Only went out at dawn. I would be better to come back later. It is dawn. The ideal moment. I must fight the dominant before destroying the nest.
Okay, come on, hit the damn thing. Oh, hey, I'm gonna have to charge my battery here pretty soon. Yeah, take all of it. One sec, let me grab that little. Let me grab the. And while I'm grabbing the cable, let me pull my headphones out. Alright, so that's one of them taken care of. Wait, do I have to fight the big, like, forest guardian dude up here? Yeah, nope. But these guys go down a lot easier than they did last time. Yeah, first time through here you had to kill this thing. And he's kind of a pain. How did he jump in a circle? Again. Okay, so it's across the river.
The hunter told me that I would find a nest in this area.
While we're at it, I want to do this to there. Alright, there's that one down. It's so nice to actually be able to do that now. Oh, dang. I didn't even realize I was here.
A basket full of berries and a trap full of fish. All of it scattered and half eaten by beasts. Our two lost souls were here together. They must have been attacked, or they wouldn't have left their takings. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find their trail.
Damn it, I think I know where their trail goes. Yeah.
That cavern seems to be home to some creatures. Let's be wary. It could very well be the lair of that great Tenlin the hunter spoke of. Three corpses.
Hilarious. Be especially prudent bringing the large white Tenlin inside this cave. It is terribly ferocious, and the other beast obey its orders. Our whole plan depends on it, so try not to become another of its victims.
One is older than the others. Judging from his clothing, he was a missionary. The two others are more recent. A man and a woman. No doubt our missing couple. They were dragged here and devoured alive. What a tragic fate. I cannot believe that these missionaries used such a ruse to achieve their goal. 2 youths died because of it. Now you understand why they fought against you. Their word was sweet, but all they did was close to us.
Okay. Damn it. Wrong button.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
You are a big son of a bitch. Well, we found them.
Let's return to the village. Their families need to be informed.
Let's go ahead and burn through the cave now. There was a chest up top of that we got way earlier in the game, and nothing really since then, so... Yeah, look, I don't want the doc in Hickman's help. Alright, so there is a nest left. Where is it? Oh. Okay, so we can actually use the camp right over here to warp back to the village. And if I remember correctly, I should be right outside the village here.
Well, Onol Manawi, have you found my brother?
I found him, but I'm truly sorry. Your brother is dead.
May the earth welcome him. I felt it. How did it come to pass? He knew every stone on our lands. It couldn't have been an accident.
He had a liaison with a young girl from the village. They would meet in a clearing. They must have forgotten the hour. Night took them by surprise, and a Tenlin crossed their path. I found both of them in the cavern of the beast.
How terrible. Why did he go to see the girl in secrecy? They could have... I must recover his body. To give it up to the earth, as is our custom. Where is it?
With the body of the girl he loved, in a cavern near the clearing. But it is a dangerous place. Other Tenlins might still be roaming there, though I did kill quite a few.
I have a duty owed to my little brother. Thank you, Onol Manawi. I will not forget this.
I must be leaving.
Oh, that's... no, not doing that one yet. Did I not get the location of a nest from her?
Do you have any news? Do you know where my sister is?
Yes. I'm truly very sorry.
Oh no. Nah. Ser Tonsidag, please do not tell me that she is dead.
I found her body in the lair of a great tenlin, not far from the clearing.
But how could she have been surprised by the beasts? She knew the danger.
She went out to meet the young fisherman. The time must have flown by, into the night. I am so sorry. We found them both dead.
I must bring her body back to carry out the rite.
You should not go alone. I killed as many as I could, but it would be better to be prudent.
I shall follow your counsel on Olmenawi. 2 deaths are enough. Thank you. Thank you.
Tell me about the tenlins, about their attacks.
Before, I only very rarely came across the beasts. We knew their nesting grounds and kept clear of them. But now they are everywhere and they attack everyone. They've even been known to come as close as the clearing where we pick berries. Very far from their favorite grounds.
Do you know how to fight them?
No, I am not a fighter. If you want such advice, ask the Master Hunter.
Well, I will go and investigate this clearing. Perhaps they built a nest near there.
It is possible, because before there was never one near there.
I must leave now.
I can't believe I forgot to do that. That one's not very far. So I should be able to... Or... Maybe I just took off going the wrong direction. Okay, so that one was completely unnecessary. And I need to go to the other side of the village. Okay.
Given the presence of tenlins in this clearing, there must be a nest not far from here.
Path before, so. How many of them are there here? Alright, I think that's all of them.
It is dawn. The ideal moment. I must kill the dominant before destroying the
no. And that should take care of the last nest.
The nest is destroyed. The Master Hunter will no doubt be relieved to hear it.
So that's all of the nest. We found both of the missing villagers. That should be everything he needed to go with us. Oh, I needed to talk to them.
May the beasts answer your calling, on Almanawi. You are a brave hunter. The village will at last find peace once again.
Alright. And from here... I should be able to get almost straight into there. What camp is that? Is there right across the bridge and up the path? And this should be the last thing we have to do to be able to take someone back to Constantine that can help him. Okay, so we gotta fight these things.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Oh, she got stuck fighting the big one.
Good day. I am the legate of the Congregation of Merchants on this isle. Might I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Our allies from the continent are always welcome among us. What do you want to know?
Have you heard about the Tenlin attacks on the village?
I didn't know those creatures were given that name, but yes, we have heard talk about the attacks. We offered them our help and some comfort in their most difficult hour.
In exchange for some inspiring conversation, I suppose.
Of course. These horrible beasts have most certainly been sent by the demons of this isle. To chase only a few away would be of no use. If they truly desire peace, they must see the light.
You haven't been victim of these attacks.
On occasion, yes. But thanks to the Illuminated, we were able to chase them away with little effort.
Yeah,
I fought against a great number of Tenlins. One that was quite spectacular.
We did find a note there, so...
A great white beast. Its mere presence seemed to aggravate the others, attract them, and make them aggressive.
A beast sent by the demons, no doubt. But...
Stop taking me for a fool. We also found a journal outlining your vicious plan. I have only one piece of advice to give you. Leave, and quickly, or the Mother Cardinal will learn every detail of your manipulations.
We shall be leaving as soon as possible. But let it be known that you are abandoning all of these poor souls to damnation.
Perhaps you should be more concerned about your own soul, sister. People have died by your fault. The nests are destroyed. And with the death of the White Tenlin, the attacks should cease. We were even able to convince the missionaries to leave. Katasak should be willing to follow us now. Let us go and find him.
Alright, so that should take care of that completely. I'm just gonna gather all this up because I tend to sell all of it between streams. Alright, big guy, we need you to come with us now. That is an awesome floor, though. Like, congratulations on the hut, man. This place is amazing.
That you were victorious.
Indeed. I put the white Tenlin down, who was enraging his kind, and destroyed their nests. The attacks should no longer be troubling you. As for the missionaries, we were able to convince them to leave, but they were not ready to admit their involvement in the attacks that harmed you.
And so they were in some way responsible. I had my suspicions, but I could not see their reasons.
They brought a particularly large beast here that attracted and enraged the others.
This is what provoked the attacks and brought on our despair. These people have blood on their hands.
In the end, we found the missing young ones. Alas, too late. Devoured by wild beasts.
Undivorced Tyr Ent. You did well on Almanawi. Now they shall be able to find the rest.
Will you accompany me now? My cousin needs your help.
I have packed what is needed. I am ready to journey with you.
So, once we get back, this scene's gonna play, and I think that's where I'm gonna call it for the night. I'll be back tomorrow night with Code Vein, and I'm not cutting it just yet. I just want to let you guys know what's coming. If there are any games that you guys would like to see, I am open to taking on probably one more, kind of end of the rotation, or picking up one once one of these games is over. So.
This pain, it'll be the death of me.
I think the blood plague will probably do that.
I can't control my body. It's like being a stranger in a marionette set ablaze. Consumed by a smouldering fire. The moment's growing near, isn't it? Am I about to surrender my ghost to the Reaper of Souls? You flutter in just when you're needed, cousin. As always. Who are you? Your hand is cold as ice.
Your cousin is burning.
That is such a relief.
Let me present Katasak Konstantin. He is the greatest healer on the island. He will help you.
Please, stay.
I am here for you, Rnaixe, and I will not leave until I found a way to ease your pain and suffering. Fill your mind with the patience of the ocean. I know not how much time I will need. I've never seen such a sickness. The spirits of your lands must be quite horrendous to cast down such evils upon the peoples that live there.
Thank you. Thank you, cousin. I don't want to imagine my plight without your intervention.
Alright. And I think that's all of them for that. I'm guessing once you do one of them, yeah, it locks out the others. Yep. Alright guys, but I'm going to leave this one here. I hope everybody's enjoying Greedfall. I'll be back tomorrow night with Code Vein, and I would love to see everybody once again. And until then guys, as always, have a wonderful night.